Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Good. Oh, man. Start again, Johnny.
3, 2.
You're not even going to edit that out. I know you're not. I know you're not. Guys, welcome to Johnny Woodard Presents Broken Simulation, starring Johnny Woodard and some guy he got off a grinder. How are you, dude? It's the new year. Boom, boom, bang.
What was that? Was that some kind of phonetic trick that you're using? Simulation.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard because it's like one of the big critiques of the show on the Apple Podcast 5-star reviews. Okay.
Lozenges.
Johnny, how are you, dude?
The new year.
2022. We're in it, guys. Sorry it took us so long.
We made it.
We made it. Did you ever honestly think of the year 2022 when you were young?
No,
and
dude.
you're younger than me.
No, dude. I remember when the year 2000 was like, oh, shit, that's crazy, huh?
I remember
Year
just
2000.
being like, the future distant time was 2012, and that's all. And I never thought a day after that.
Yeah.
And here we are, 2022. It's going to be a great year. I hope all the broken had a great holiday. I know we're way past all that. You're going to hear Christmas stories. You're going to hear everything on this show because we need to catch up right now. Catch up.
What the fuck was that?
I'm getting a lot of notes from Dana on podcasting, and it's really annoying the fuck out of me right now. And one of the things is she wants me to do my dates less, like small, like quicker. She wants me to do quicker dates, man.
What? Does she even listen? I didn't
No,
know
she
listened.
doesn't. She doesn't. She goes off of legacy radio and like tells me how to do this stuff.
That's so funny. She's our boss, really. I mean, when you think
I'm
about
the boss. I'm the boss now.
based on how she talks to us, she's our boss.
She does. She yells at us a lot. But guys, a lot of great dates coming up real quick. Just go to SamTripoli.com. I have San Luis Obispo coming out. I think this will come out after that. I have Buffalo. I have Long Beach. And I have Bakersfield. But I'm adding a shit ton of new dates coming up. We're coming to Georgia. I'm going to Georgia. I'm going to Nashville. I'm trying to get, I'm all over.
Where are you going to Georgia?
Jefferson,
Georgia.
Jefferson, Georgia. That sounds where some fucking lynching happened, right? That sounds like Jefferson stands for lynching. I'm going to Nashville, Jefferson, and then I'm going to be doing Vegas again with Brian Callen. A lot of great stuff's coming up.
Another one?
Yeah, we're doing. We're going back to Vegas, same place. We're doing a live Conspiracy Social
that
Club
thing. Okay,
debate.
when is that?
That is February 19th.
I'm pretty excited about that thing.
I am too, dude. We're gonna do old school. Get up and dressed in suits.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing. I want to go the old firing squad. What was that show with?
Crossfire.
Yeah, what was his name?
What? Paul Bagala and Tucker, or you mean the earlier version?
Or early with
like the McLaughlin group? That
no,
shit?
even before that. What was his name?
It was called.
Was it called Crossfire? No.
Yeah,
what was it called?
Firing Line.
Firing Line.
Firing
There you
Line,
go. Yeah. With I can't believe, like, dude, I'm slowly.
Not with that crazy guy, right?
No,
with the cigars and everything.
What was it called again? The Firing Line.
Yeah, Firing Line debate. I think that.
Yeah, with William F. Buckley.
Oh, yeah. Of
Yeah,
course.
that's what I want. That's what. When I dream, I always wanted to do a debate show, and now I got one with Brian.
That show can never get on the air now. A show that serious, like where people sat down and had serious discussions about issues and talked really using big words and shit. Can you imagine that just popping up on CNN or something now?
Yeah, but Johnny, isn't that what Joe Rogan's doing right now? Like,
yeah, but what I'm saying on network though, you never see it. Any kind of network, even cable.
So it's Jimmy Dore did a great episode on about how they're trying to pit Rogan against Stern.
Are they? Is that a thing that's happening?
Oh yeah, it's happening all over the place.
I mean, Stern, I feel like he's over in his corner, satellite now.
Yeah,
and real people.
Well, he's like super like, oh my god, we're all gonna die.
Well, he's literally in his corner. Yeah, he's like recording from his closet.
Yeah, it's like so. Well, he's got a lot of things going on, right? Like a lot of things. Yeah. But
I always loved Stern. No, I can't say anything bad about him. He
dominated.
He
bro.
got me through my 20s.
He dominated, bro. Dominated. But they were talking about how, like, at Stern's peak, he was getting 20 million listeners every day at his peak.
You're talking about terrestrial radio.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I mean, think about that. I mean, he owned New York City. I don't know how big he was in Hollywood because it was on so early out here, right? Like it would just be.
They probably did a replay or something, didn't they?
Yeah. But they were also talking about how like basically it would take Rachel Maddow 3 shows to catch up to Joe Rogan's 1 show.
That's funny.
Right?
That's funny.
And you just think of like all the senior citizens who can't move from their wheelchair that are forced to watch the Rachel Maddow show so she can hit those numbers.
Just sitting there like trying to get the remote.
You know, like, they're just like, kill me.
Turn it off.
Yeah. What do you think the number 1 show in hospice is? A Rachel Maddow show, for sure. The number 1 show. Listen, we gotta speed this up. Throw on Rachel so everybody wants to get out of here quicker.
What? So they die?
Yeah, like, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Let's go.
We need to turn these beds over. Rent has gone up. Let's get these women out of here.
Turn and burn. So that's the whole show. So go to samtripoli.com and all the dates should be there very soon. They should all be up there. So
did you know there's a Firing Line reboot on PBS?
When was that?
Margaret Hoover is the current host of Firing Line reboot.
Do you have
on
any
PBS.
faith in that?
No, well, it started in 2018, so they've been doing it for like 3 years. I'd have no faith in it. It's PBS. They don't have to have numbers. So
Yeah, well, which I'm fine with. I don't really mind that. But it's just like they are incapable of changing themselves. They have too many people who are like-minded that no one has the balls to be like, hey man, maybe we should not do what we're doing and try to succeed.
I know some of you out there are sleeping on the same old saggy-ass mattress that you've had for the past decade, and in 2022, you deserve better than that. Give yourself an upgrade. Helix Sleep has a quiz that takes just 2 minutes to complete, and it matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Everybody is unique, and Helix knows that, so they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses great for cooling you down if you sleep hot, and even a Helix Plus mattress for plus-sized folks. I took the Helix quiz, and I was matched with the Sunset mattress because I wanted something that felt soft and because I move around all night. I don't just sleep on my side or my back. It's a massive upgrade over the permanently cratered mattress that I was sleeping in before. I used to wake up with neck pain, and that's now a thing of the past. So if you're looking for a mattress, take the quiz, order the mattress that you're matched to, and that mattress will come right to your door, shipped for free. You don't ever have to go to the mattress store and be pushed around by salespeople there ever again. Helix is awesome, but you don't need to take my word for it. Why would you trust me? Helix was awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick in 2022 by GQ and Wired magazines. Just go to helixsleep.com/broken and take their 2-minute sleep quiz that will match you to a customized mattress, and that will give you the best sleep of your life. They also have a 10-year warranty for a mattress, and you get to try it out for 100 nights risk-free. Wild. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you're going to love it. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/broken. Again, that's helixsleep.com/broken.
So Johnny and I, you've heard our conversation. Did we already talk about the Matrix last time?
We have talked about it on Punch Drunk and a few other places.
Yeah. So I mean, that came out, and it's just like so interesting because like. So what they'll do, Johnny, is they'll sit there and be like, "Oh my God, nobody's going to the movies, everything's losing money," and then Spider-Man comes out and crushes everything, and then you go watch Boba Fett, right? And you're like, "This is a great show." Why? Because I'm just here being entertained. They're not trying to shove like something down my throat. It's just like, and you know they have to do that occasionally, right? Yeah. Like I was talking to Callan like this, like. You know, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, they have to give you something that you'll enjoy so you stick around, right? So outside of Squid Games, what What's that? What else has been on Netflix that anyone's talking about?
Not much, dude. Not much. Like, I mean, Ozark's getting ready to come back. That looks really good.
Do you have any faith in that?
Dude, the trailer looks...
What is it? Chicks beating everybody up again? I mean, they literally destroyed that.
It is like three of the... they're three women. Like
the guy who created the show becomes like a second character now on that thing.
But it does look good.
And it's not like, listen, dude, it's not that you have a problem. Like, who doesn't like watching chicks kick ass? But it's like when everything is that, it loses its luster. And it's like, okay, Gina Carano resonates with people because she looks like she could kick your ass. Like, I'm tired of seeing like waif models like beating everybody up. It's like every time. It's like really weird. Like, unless it's super fantasy, right? Like super fantasy. Like, and I don't even put Marvel into fantasy. Like Marvel's whole thing with those things, and it's why it works in my humble opinion right now, is because it's anchored in a reality that this crazy shit's happening, right? So when the original Hulks would come out and the CGI was so bad, you're like, okay, this isn't real. It doesn't work. Then when they got to the point where you're like, that looks like that Hulk is really there. Now we're based in reality.
That's one of my favorite things about the Marvels is because they dealt with like when remember in the Loki movie where they destroyed the city of New York, and then the next couple movies were all about them building the city back, and had little references to that. I really like that they. But then some realism.
Right? They sprinkle in movie magic.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Whereas, like, when Keira Knightley's, like, swinging swords and killing everybody on Pirates of the Caribbean, you're like, she can't even lift a sword. A real sword, that chick could not swing a real sword.
5'9", 90 pounds.
Yeah, right? And I used to have a great bit about that, about the only thing she's fighting is anorexia. Come on, classic Tripoli.
That's great.
Go back and watch my old stuff. It's great. But, so it's like this base in reality. What I mean by fantasy is, like, the Shire, like everything's not. There's anything goes, right? So
like The Witcher, which is actually pretty good. I have to recommend that on Netflix. That's a pretty good.
Is it a good one?
Yeah, I like it. I did play the video game though, so maybe that contributes. But
you're a little biased.
It's solid though, man. It's got good reviews too. It's solid.
But Boba Fett is fucking great.
It is. Yeah,
it is great, man. There's no part of that where I'm like, oh, you just shit the bed.
It's wonderful.
It's great.
He's a badass.
It's got everything you want, right? It's got a powerful male lead. It's got a powerful female, his sidekick, right? Yeah. She's great. And then the action's great. And like chicks are hot. It's not a bunch of like blue hair unfuckables running around.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, why do I have to think? Why does like all these like, who loves to do this? The DC and the CW loves to make you think that chicks who look like they work as baristas at Starbucks have special powers. Have you noticed that? Right? It's like, that's my problem with The Matrix. The Matrix goes up. I'm following some Filipino chick with blue hair following a poorly acted out fight scene.
Like, I thought she was kind of cute, though. She was kind of cute.
Yeah, but dude, it's just like, it just gets into it. I mean, it's like, dude, I get you.
I'm okay with her fighting though in The Matrix because that was all based.
That opening scene was sloppy.
No, it was bad. The action was terrible.
And the only reason I have to say this, and I normally I'm very I as a guy that gets constantly shit on for his art, I'm not really in attack mode on everybody unless they're like trying to cause chaos in the world. I give Sarah Silverman a lot of shit because she's saying dumb stuff all the time, right? But
they're trying to take her jobs, okay?
Well, yeah. I mean,
with the Jew face.
Yeah, with the Jew face. So, oh, by the way, Santa Inc. officially the worst rated show ever on IMDb. Like, isn't that?
Congratulations to Santa Inc.
Yeah.
That's just that's almost like an aggressive show. It's like intentionally trying to fuck with people. You know what I mean?
I also think if I don't care who you are, you gotta be really, really dead on the inside to hate Christmas. It's just I don't know, man. I am a weirdo in so many fucking things. I love Christmas.
And they try to push that in TV shows. Have you noticed, like, you'll see these TV shows where all the cool people are like, oh, here comes Christmas again. I mean, unless you're like Mark Maron. Mark Maron, he's always like, are you surviving
I wonder
the
why.
holidays? Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah, because he's the
He's
most
Jewish.
depressive guy on the planet.
Yeah, I mean, what does Mark Maron like? And by the way, can I say something about Mark Maron? Probably, even though he's humongous in so much stuff, I think his stand-up, he's probably one of the most underrated comics out there.
He's really good, yeah.
He should be in the discussion as one of the best doing it right now. He is a wordsmith.
Yeah, big time.
And I think I love watching him work. I love everything he does. Now, it's very interesting when people are atheist yet are like super into Israel. Like, is that weird to me? Like it just sounds weird, right? It's like, are you because the whole notion is that they believe it's like, it's not really it's the culture, let's say, because it is literally a religion. Like it's not an ethnic group, no matter how much they're trying to convince everybody. And the old thing was back in the day was that you weren't Jewish unless your mother gave birth, which is like total BS, right? I mean, like at the end of the day, it's like it's a religion. There's no ethnic DNA code for Jew. It's just it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny's uncomfortable with that conversation. Let's move on.
Well, no, I can feel the train coming like 20 minutes from now where you're like, hey, could you cut out where we went on that Jews?
No, keep that all in. Because I love Jews, dude. I love Jews. I love Jewish chicks. I love them all, dude. They're all hotties, bro. They're weirdos. They like to get weird. They like weird shit, like spitting. So what do we want to get in? So that's some interesting stuff. Johnny, did I say live on here that I might be making a movie?
No.
Yeah, I mean we're in pretty deep talks to get something possibly going. So probably shouldn't have said that, but so that's.
So if you want to destroy Sam's career, please. Blast all the bad things he's ever said on
dude, it's
social media.
so indie, Johnny, that like the people know exactly. Like that's the weird thing. Like when you have a show that's somewhat popular with a small group of people, occasionally you get some people that know what they're doing. A buddy of mine who's a big fan, David Lugo, he's doing some big stuff, and yeah, man, it's like gonna be the most super indie, like off the grid shit, and it's pretty cool.
It's the only way to do anything cool now, anyway.
Well, Johnny, so my whole theory is this, Johnny, is that I think you're going to start seeing movies go the way of Patreon.
You mean for fundraising or distribution?
Distribution.
Interesting.
Where people are now there's going to be a website where you can host your show. Movie.
It's kind of what Louis done, right, with his specials.
Yeah, but it's going to be like for if you pass their quality test, you get to get on there and people can follow your movies.
I got you, like a central sort of hub.
Yeah, well, you got to have a central hub, and then it goes from there, and where people can make money on. That is the next frontier.
See, I would think Rockfin would want to be engaged in that kind of thing. They should figure out a way to do original production and stuff.
Yeah, Rockfin wants to do pay-per-views. They just got to work out their model, which I think is the next great thing. Like, okay, so it's like, because, like the Seguras are just dominating.
They really are. Yeah, they're
like,
so
is there anybody, like, dude, listen to me. So going back to Howard Stern, right? Mm-hmm. So Howard Stern's got how many years left, do you think? Would you say?
Oh gosh, is he 65 now? Let's see. To be fair, his parents are still alive. He's 68 now. I don't know. I could see him going. He used to say that he didn't want to go, until he was 70 or whatever. But I think he goes until he's 75 or something. I think he'll probably get like a health scare or something because he's really paranoid about health. You think 75? Yeah. 7 more years.
So what's his current deal?
I don't. I mean, he's doing like 3 days a week, bro. I mean, from his house. Why wouldn't you just keep doing that and cashing checks?
Yeah, I get that. Because at some point you've cashed all the checks, man. It's like.
I don't think he's that kind of guy. I don't think he's that. He's the kind of guy
what number would you be like? Okay, I'm good with.
Not doing any work.
I can call a day.
I don't know. It's not as much as you might imagine, but it's millions. But
like couple mil,
a little more than that, probably.
5.
Yeah.
5 mil, you'd be like, gone, goodbye.
Yeah.
And you would take it, put it in
North
stable
Carolina.
corn, and never touch it.
And go back to North Carolina and live like
respect.
the king of
Respect.
North Carolina.
Respect.
For sure.
That is kind of part of my retirement plan is get enough money into a stable coin, live off that 8 to 10% interest, and chill.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if you do it in like that Celsius app, it pays weekly the interest. So,
Chill, dude. Chill, right?
Hey, everybody, do you ever feel like your mind does not have an off switch or that tension is constantly traveling throughout your body? Are you tired no matter how much sleep you get? Those are just a few of the many ways stress and anxiety can harm your mind and body. This year, why not make small changes to your daily routine that will have a big influence on your mental health and well-being? Start your year with Headspace. When asked how we are, we always say fine when we don't mean it. Fine's not really an emotion, is it? How many times have you told yourself that you're fine when all you really are is angry or sad or nervous? Headspace is scientifically proven to help you manage your feelings and your mental health. In fact, a recent study proved that in just 2 weeks, Headspace can reduce your stress by 14%. Whether you want to relieve stress and anxiety, sleep better, or improve your focus, Headspace is your everyday dose of mindfulness for real life. Whenever I feel lousy, I use Headspace's appreciation course. After that, I feel more aware of what truly matters in my life. It brings reality into focus for me, and it does so very quickly. However you're feeling, try Headspace at headspace.com/broken and get 1 month free of their entire mindfulness library. That's the best Headspace offer that's available, so go to headspace.com/broken today. Headspace.com/broken.
So the Seguras, who
Dominating.
are dominating, have signed a deal with Sirius Radio. Did you see that?
I did not. No, wow.
Yeah, look it up.
Hold on. Okay.
So it's very cool. It couldn't happen. Listen. In a den of sharks, the Seguras are dolphins. Okay? They're
You're
wonderful fucking people.
You're a dolphin.
What?
You're a dolphin.
You're a dolphin.
You're a Dolph Lundgren. I watched Rocky IV the other day. What a good movie.
You know what's so funny? I think Christina got so tired of people mispronouncing her name, she just said P. Christina P.
That's just me now, huh?
You know? Or maybe she wants to be called by her, her family name, which is Segura. So she's like, nah, I don't want to be called that anymore. I want to be called, so I'm just going to go by Christina P.
This is from Variety. Comedians Tom Segura, Christina P. sign exclusive SiriusXM podcast deal. Exclusive, huh? Wow, so they're going to be exclusive to SiriusXM?
Well, no, what's going to happen is, in my humble opinion, this is their Joe Rogan on Sirius deal.
On Spotify.
Because Sirius
owns Stitcher. Got it.
No, not just Stitcher either. Pandora.
Okay.
So the people at Sirius, say whatever you want about them. I listen to them every day. Johnny makes fun of me. I'm the only guy who still listens to radio.
AM radio, too.
Right.
Like grandpa radio.
I don't listen to it as much, okay? Because I do listen to Sirius radio all the time. I listen to the NBA channel, MMA.
All those shitty attorney ads and stuff.
There are a lot of shitty attorney ads.
It's so bad, dude.
I called to get term life insurance, which is basically putting a put on your.
Yeah, it is.
You're basically putting a put on your life.
Yeah,
you're like, I think I'm gonna die by this time.
You're giving the people in your life with sketchy motives incentives to kill you.
Yeah,
that's basically what you're doing.
So you listen to this guy. It's like, yeah, man, we don't care if you got a club foot, a blinky eye, you pee fire. We don't care. We'll give you insurance. So I call him up. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you drink, do drugs? He's like, no, I'm sober. He goes, how long? I go, a year. He goes, oh, I need 2 years. Hangs up on me. I'm like, what?
He hung up on you.
Yeah, he's like, dude, call me in the year. Bang, hang up. I'm like, you're a scumbag, bro.
That's funny. You should call him back and just do a voice. Be like, yeah, hi, I'd like term insurance. How long you sober? 2 years.
Well, you know what's so funny is like, he's like, they can find out. I'm like, how could they find out? I guess they can go through my social media. I did say I'm celebrating a year. And I got like...
Are they really spending that much time researching you?
For health insurance? Like to give you health insurance?
I guess so. I think they do the research actually.
But the funniest thing is like
on the back end.
It's gonna be real hard to find me because I've been shadow banned on everything. They'll never find
the
my
one
shit.
time it could help you. I think they actually do that research on the back end. They give you the term, and then when it comes time to pay out, then they're like,
they're like, hey, look at this,
look
dude.
who lied on their
application.
application.
You fart bubbles. We don't cover that.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Fart bubbles?
What is that, a thing?
No, where you just instead of a fart, a bubble comes out.
What is that? Sounds like something unicorn does.
Real.
Or something. Oh, okay, good.
That's not real. That's why I call trans now unicorns, because they got that one unicorn horn. Right? Come on, Johnny. So anyways, this Tom Segura, Christina P. I know probably a lot of you guys listen to him, but it really is great.
So this is basically serious. Them getting into podcasting. This them waving the white flag.
And the reason I bring this up is because if you're serious and you're like, what are we gonna do when Stern leaves? There's only
it's over. It's podcasting, yeah. And he must hate it because he's been shit talking podcasting for a decade now.
But who's got a great? It's not Stern, but it's like pretty damn close.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they interview all the crazies.
What do you think their numbers are?
I mean, they gotta be getting. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, anywhere from
like a percentage of Rogan. What would you say their numbers are?
10th.
Rogan's just so much bigger than everything. It's amazing, isn't it?
I mean, dude, it's like it is the. I was telling somebody the other day because we had Monica Perez on Conspiracy Social Club, and if you don't know Rogan,
how'd that go?
Oh, it's great.
Did she kick his dick in or what?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it's really great. Is that it was great. The audio was a tiny bit off, but it was great. And
what was the audio? She's on Zoom.
Yeah, because she actually lives in LA, but when we were recording. She couldn't make it because she had to take care of her kids, but it was great. I mean, Monica Perez is great. So the reason I bring this up is because there is this belief in the conspiracy community that Joe Rogan is completely controlled. And have you met Joe?
Yeah, a few times. Yeah.
It's not. No, that's not happening. Okay.
He was super interested to talk about Woody Allen and his this tape that we had both listened to. He's chill to me. He seemed like a nice guy.
He's a great guy. The dude practices abundance in his life, but it's so funny, dude. So the other day, and I'll get back to Rogan. So the other day, I was doing a live stream on Rockfin, and I wanted to show everybody the books I'm reading. So I lit the book up, right, and on the video,
reading.
No, I read, Johnny.
Okay, sure, me too.
Not well, but I do read.
I read. Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
Johnny, I read.
You really went up a little octave there.
Because my feelings are
Johnny, I read.
I work hard, bro. So anyways, I lit the book up to show them the cover, and I noticed that my eye pops out on the side. So it looks like I'm doing that cover my eye thing that the Illuminati people do. And I'm like, oh, someone's going to freeze that and be like, look, Tripoli's Illuminati. I knew that's going to happen. So... But the reason I'm getting into all
Rogan,
this
right?
stuff, so everybody thinks. So the reason I said that is because everybody takes like these one instant quick moments and turns them into like clues to who you are. Right? It's like the most ridiculous shit ever. Yeah, so they do that with Rogan,
who's got more footage on the internet than anybody in the history of the world, probably.
Yeah, probably, dude. Probably.
Yeah.
Who do you think might have more footage than him?
Like presidents. That's it, because they're just filmed 24/7 almost.
That's
got to be it. And maybe like Big Brother contestants. I don't know.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So, but people got to realize that, like, Joe was the face of two things that weren't around 25 years ago.
Okay.
UFC and podcasting. And the dude is literally the John Madden of the UFC. Like, the only one comparable to what Joe Rogan is I think there's 4 guys that maybe you could go, these are people synonymous with the sport or the team. And tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
John Madden, NFL. Chick Hearn, Lakers. Like in terms of Vince Scully, baseball. Joe Rogan, UFC.
I see. To me, Vince Scully's nowhere near the level of
Dude,
Rogan.
Johnny, I'll fucking fight you right
Well, no,
here.
I'm just saying because I grew up in the South, and I can interview a random 100 people in the South, and maybe 10 of them know Vince Scully, and 60 of them know Joe Rogan.
Okay.
50 of them, maybe.
Maybe it is a regional thing, but like he did
Very much a regional
Like
thing.
he's part of some very famous calls
Because they feel like that guy up in Philly, is who retired. Remember,
Harry
Donovan
Carey?
McNabb.
Oh, Harry Carey?
No, not Harry. No, but he's one too. But he's less regional, I think, than Scully even. But no, what was that guy that did the voice of the Eagles for so long? He might still be actually. Merrill Reese. Yeah, that guy. They think he's just like their Vince Scully up there.
Well, they would be wrong. Here we go. Next thing I want. So the whole point of
Jerry
that
West is more like,
is
or
that
Jordan,
Joe Rogan
Jordan maybe.
was the perfect place at the perfect time.
Yeah.
And
And is like the hardest worker.
and
Apparently.
listen, dude, the guy, when it's all said and done, the Tree of Rogan, people look back at the Tree of Rogan and see how many millionaires that guy made.
Well, dude, what about the city of Austin? Like, they should give that guy the key to the city or something for just bringing all those people there and all that
I do
money.
that. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah,
I mean, dude, somebody told me that they were out there doing a show.
tax money.
Oh yeah, Jay Dyer. Someone like people there in Texas were filming him having more than 10 people in a place. Like,
Oh, God. Really?
yeah, that's where all the garbage moves to.
See, I just think that you're going to have those people anywhere pretty much, You just got to brush them aside. There's no teeth to it. Nothing happened to him. That's really the measure.
So, yeah. So that's that. I mean, there's so much I want to get into. I haven't even, so.
Cities are like that, though. If you look at most cities, if you look at those electoral maps in the actual cities, they're all Democrat, dude. Every single one of them is Democrat. You just got to get out in the suburbs.
That's who moves there.
Yeah, and you got to get out in the suburbs.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah.
You're totally right.
Rural areas.
It's crazy time. Dude,
Even in Texas, dude.
Who do you think lifts their mask mandates first? New York City, LA, San Francisco, Chicago.
Nobody in California. Probably New York now because they're mayor, I'd say. Yeah. I would have said Chicago because they got so much of that influence from those other areas.
I think it's going to be New York.
Yeah, New York too.
It's easy to set New Year's resolutions and then beat yourself up when you don't achieve them. Sam does it all the time. I do it. It's common. Here's the thing. If you struggle with keeping your New Year's resolutions, beating yourself up won't help. Learning to accept the moments when you slip up along the way, well, that's key to lasting progress. Talking to a therapist can help with that. With TalkSpace, you get support from a personally matched therapist right from your phone or computer whenever you need it. So you can make taking care of your mental health part of your daily routine. In reality, meeting with a therapist is no different than going to a personal trainer to achieve your fitness goals or to a dentist when you need work done. At Broken Sim, we love how TalkSpace makes it easy to connect with a licensed therapist privately whenever you need support. You get all the benefits of therapy without the hassle of setting appointments and waiting a week or more between conversations. None of that bullshit. Whether you deal with anxiety, depression, self-doubt, or anything else, TalkSpace matches you with a licensed therapist who can give you support when you need it. Everyone needs help sometimes, and if you're struggling with your mental health, the first step toward feeling better is reaching out to a professional. We are especially concerned about privacy here at Broken Sim, and TalkSpace treats your privacy and security as their top priority. Make mental health a part of your daily routine with TalkSpace. Visit TalkSpace.com and get $100 off your first month when you use the promo code BROKEN at signup. That's $100 off at TalkSpace.com, promo code BROKEN. Big time shout out to Freeze Pipe for sponsoring today's episode. Smoking cannabis doesn't have to hurt. And for colder, bigger hits, you got to check out Freeze Pipe. Freeze Pipe makes a freezable line of pipes, bubblers, bongs, and more. Their secret is a freezable glycerin chamber. Pop one of those in the freezer for 1 hour, and as your smoke passes through this icy chamber, it is instantly cooled by more than 300 degrees. The results will shock you, and you'll notice bigger, smoother hits without the throat burn or intense coughing. Most people who use a freeze pipe report way less coughing, but everyone reports these are the smoothest bong rips ever. Smoking this good doesn't have to break the bank either. Stop overpaying for bongs that leave you with the dragon throat and come to the icy side. If you're ready to take bigger hits without the chest or throat burn, go to thefreezepipe.com and use the code BROKEN for 10% off your next order. That's thefreezepipe.com and use the code BROKEN for 10% off anything in the store.
But hey, congratulations to Tom Segura and Christina.
Yeah, big time. That's awesome.
They're the best. They make me laugh so hard, and they're such nice people. Heavy leg syndrome.
Super heavy legs.
A lot of people are really coming out of the woodworks talking about.
You're getting a lot of support.
Yeah, because people go through this, Johnny. Okay?
Yeah, sure they do.
And it's time for a little update.
Do you or someone you know struggle with super heavy legs? Here's the testimony of one sufferer, Sam Tripoli. Go on.
Johnny, I have super heavy legs, man. And I don't understand.
It's a serious issue. I'm taking it very seriously.
So, guys,
I'm taking it very
as
seriously.
you guys know, I have super heavy legs. I've somewhat become the spokesman for it. You know?
Yeah.
Like other people, like Lou Gehrig, you know?
He's the spokesman for Lou Gehrig's. What the fuck? I don't know. I see like Kevin Nealon. He's on that like heart rhythm commercial.
Yeah. And Jenny McCarthy for autism. I'm the spokesman for super heavy legs, and I take it very serious. Okay. And some updates. Legs are getting heavier. Okay, that's the update.
Do you see that? I have a question. It doesn't count if your ass is also getting heavier. You know,
dude, Johnny, I have no ass. I literally have no ass.
What I'm saying, if you're getting heavier as a human.
And by the way, I am now I fasted for 2 days. And I just went, dude, they shouldn't even call it fasting. They should call it shitting, okay? Because that's all you're doing while you're fasting.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
it makes
you're
you
just
shit, huh?
all the time. And you love shitting, bro. So you would love doing that.
What are you talking about?
Dude, you can't stop doing it. Dude, but I'm just on the toilet. You gotta get super soft.
It's all the
toilet
coffee.
paper.
You must be having a lot of coffee. That's what it is.
No, but you're also not eating, Johnny. I didn't.
Why
eat
would
for
that
2
make
days.
you shit more?
Because you're eating. You're eating your fat.
What are you?
Your body is using your fat for fuel.
Hey, it wouldn't shit that out though. It doesn't go from your bloodstream to your bowels, does it?
Yeah, it does.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does, Johnny.
Okay.
How do you lose the weight?
What do you mean? It gets burned up. It turned to.
And what happens to the used up burn stuff?
Hold on, we gotta Google it. Dude,
you shit it out. It doesn't just evaporate into the air.
Burn fat. No, that's not. I don't think so.
Johnny, you burn the fat and you shit it out.
Oh, here we go. Okay, no stupid questions on Reddit. Do you poop out the fat that you burn? Here we go. No stupid questions on Reddit. Give it a second. Our internet is. No, actually, you break it down into air and water and then breathe out most of it.
No way, Johnny.
It's mostly
no way.
It's mostly exhaled, says someone else.
No way. That's ridiculous. There's no way you are exhaling fat. There's no way.
Only if you do it that cryopolysis, that shit, the fat freezing stuff, then you shit it out.
Johnny, you shit out old fat. That's what you do. It's basic common knowledge.
I think you've been mainlining coffee for 2 days because that was the only thing you could drink, and it made you shit your pants.
You
probably had a blockage
fat.
or something.
You shit out fat,
You
Johnny.
probably had a shit
Johnny,
blockage.
you shit out fat. I can't believe I'm having this conversation.
Dude, it's on No Stupid Questions on Reddit, and the answers are there.
Anyways,
there is some fat in poop, but I don't think the amount is affected by how much you work out.
Yeah, dude, it is, man. You're pooping out the fat. It's just done deals. Please stop.
Okay.
Please stop.
This has been bullshit from Sam Tripoli.
Okay. So, Johnny.
Here we go. Okay, this is from firstforwomen.com. Where does fat go when you lose weight? Let's see. Have you ever wondered where does fat go when you lose weight? You could be mistaken for believing it leaves the body as poop or urine. At least that's what many people think is what happens when you lose weight. But the reality is much different. When it comes to the question of where does the fat go when you are losing weight, the answer is that we simply breathe it out.
No way!
What do you want? It's 8 sources now saying that it gets breathed out.
You breathe out fat?
A December 2014 study published in BMJ sought to answer the question, where does fat go once you lose weight? In the experiment, researchers tracked the atoms in 10 kilograms of fat to see what happened to them when participants lost weight. They found that 8.4 kilograms, about 18.5 pounds, were excreted as carbon dioxide, while the remaining 1.6 kilograms, about 3.5 pounds, left as fluid of some sort.
On the butt.
But almost all of it is breathed out.
Oh my God!
Well, hold on. How much weight did you lose?
I haven't weighed myself yet.
Bullshit.
I haven't.
Do you feel like you've lost weight? Because if it's like 2 pounds and you've been shitting like 8 pounds of shit out, I think we have an answer. You're a frequent shitter anyway, though. Were you loyal to the 2-day fast? Did
yes.
you cheat? You didn't cheat at all.
Nope.
You didn't stop early.
Nope. I went right to 12.
Did you get delirious?
No, it was like in and out of mana and sadness and then happiness and then anger. Manic. I was manic.
Oh, manna.
Yeah,
it's like that's in the Bible.
Okay,
like
Johnny.
Bread from heaven.
Okay, Johnny. I have a learning disability. Okay, respect me, dude.
He's mana depressive.
Anyways, Johnny, back to the music. So my
of course. Okay.
Back to the music.
Yeah, we got to get serious. I'm sorry. Sorry.
So
back to Sam Tripoli's retelling.
So as you know, Johnny, I was taking hardcore Krav Maga.
Back to the testimony of Sam Tripoli,
for a very long
and
time.
Spokesman for super heavy legs.
I'm learning to kill with my hands. And my knees were getting. I was starting to hurt so much. It was starting to hurt.
This is really getting sad.
My knees were hurting, so I go.
You were limping a second ago. I noticed.
Yeah, it's bad, Johnny. I got super heavy legs.
It sounds like you have super heavy leg though. If it's just one leg.
Yeah. It's you don't go one leg. It's super heavy legs.
Yeah, well, no, I think there's like a faction. There's like if you only have one leg, you're kind of like the paraplegic versus the quadriplegic.
Roll as well. Super heavy leg, super heavy legs.
Okay.
And maybe you could add a Z at the end just to make it cool with the kids.
They have Olympic events for people with super heavy legs. They got like quad games, paraplegic games.
Johnny, could I go to the Special Olympics?
I think that would be the Paralympics.
Dude, I could dominate.
I love that you think you could dominate
What if
these
you're
really
just
amazing
missing
athletes.
one toe? Could you go to the Paralympics?
That's a good question. I don't know. We should look that up. No stupid questions on Reddit. What?
So, Johnny, let me finish my story, man.
Please. Now back to spokesman
Sam
Tripoli's testimony.
I need to get a doctor. I go to my doctor. Dana, we call him Dr. Quacky because he's a weirdo.
The categories are impaired muscle power, impaired passive range of movement, limb deficiency. There you go.
Bam!
Leg length difference, short stature. Wait, so you can just be short?
Dude.
Hypertonia,
you go there, you
ataxia,
dominate. You get the chick who just has a pinch of Down syndrome, just a tiny pinch. Is she Downs or is she Asian? Don't know.
You might qualify twice. Hold on. Vision impairment and intellectual impairment.
Could I get fur? Can I get gold and silver?
Possibly. Interesting. Okay.
Sorry.
We gotta go back. Okay.
So Dr. Quacky, my doctor's like, I'm like, dude, do you know anyone who deals with like legs and stuff like that, like veins and stuff? He's like, yeah, I know somebody. So he sends me.
I know a leg veinologist.
Yeah, they're out there. They
I just don't know what the name is.
It's virologist.
Virologist.
No, vascular vein doctors.
Vascular vein doctors. Okay.
Yeah. So I go. I'm the one with the leg problem, Johnny. I should know the doctor that's treating me, right?
Fair enough.
So he suggests this guy. Go to this guy. I show up and we get there. I meet this dude, and this dude is just like, have you started to get the feel when you talk to like doctors, like you're talking to like auto mechanics? You're like, okay, what are you going to upsell me on?
Yeah.
You're just trying to jack me on prices right now?
We had a guy like that in my hometown that the joke was that no matter what you came in with, the recommendation was surgery. You know?
Right. Well, we had a guy that when I was growing up in upstate New York, the block down the street, every time you brought the car to him, you would leave, there'd be something else wrong with the car, so you'd have to bring it back.
That's hilarious.
So I go to him. He makes you put on these like paper shorts, and yeah, because I don't know why they're paper shorts. Because I guess they want to be able to throw them away easy. So you get up. They're like the opposite of spandex, right? Spandex are on your ass. This one's like just.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen
So I get up in there. He's like, oh God, these are the worst veins I've seen in a long time. I'm like,
did he really say that?
yeah. I mean, like, dude, it's like nobody. Like, when
What the fuck? That's some bad bedside manner, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, I'm telling you, bro. It is like.
Wait, did they look weird or something? What are you?
I have bad veins.
I've seen your legs before. They look.
No, I got
just hairy
bad
legs.
veins.
What does that
in
look
my
like,
right.
though?
Just like.
Can you see it?
Chunky veins.
Just chunky veins. Huh?
Yeah, I got chunky veins, bro.
Big
That's
old-
a
Wait,
big
Okay, let me see. Hold on, I just want to see.
chunky veins. That is the technical term for it. Chunky veins.
Just want to see if you can tell me based on these images which most look like what we got going on with you. This one?
Yeah.
Oh, you got that going on, huh?
Yeah. Not good. That's super heavy legs,
bulging
bro.
veins. That's
Yeah. No, better in the medical community, it's chunky legs.
What about this? Is it even
Chunky
this
veins.
bad, or is it not quite?
No, I'm not that bad. Thank God. That's awful. Oh, God. How do you even get to that? Because it's in front of the knee.
I don't know, man. That's super heavy legs, dude. That's what people are dealing with.
Yeah,
out
man. It's a real thing, bro. Super
Sure it
heavy
is.
legs.
Yeah, sure it is.
So then this guy proceeds to try to run a game on me. He's like, yeah, if you go through insurance, it's gonna be a 3-month process, bro.
Oh God.
3 months. It's gonna take. You have to come in here every 2
or you
weeks.
could suck my dick right now.
It's gonna take every 2 weeks. You gotta come in. I gotta make sure you're doing everything right. But if you come out of pocket, we can bang this out. I'm like, dude, do you think I'm stupid?
What an asshole.
So, anyways, I'm like, I'll just come back and get my leg looked at. He's like, in 2 weeks, I got the technician comes in where they do a sonogram on your leg to see how bad the legs are. He's like, come back in 2 weeks, we'll have it checked out.
They doing both your legs or just one?
My left leg needs work, but it's not even close to what the right leg is.
So it's like when you get like an alert on your car, it's like yellow light is the left leg, red light is the right leg.
Right leg's bad.
Got to get it serviced immediately.
Leg's bad.
Need service immediately.
It's bad.
Okay.
So I go, I leave there. He's like, hey man, I got these special compression socks. You need to have these. $140. I'm like, for socks? He's like, dude, you need
Oh,
these.
dude, my dentist tries to sell me the water pick thing. It's like
Right?
$200. I don't
Right?
need a water pick.
Right? So I'm like, okay,
False.
if they're special socks, I'll take them. So I buy them. I
$10
go home.
on Amazon. Yeah.
Dana's like, how much you pay for these? I'm like, $140. He goes, you get this at Target for $10.
Yeah.
She wanted to lose it, dude. She wanted to lose it, which is like why I do something called Send in the Jew, right? With Dana. She goes and rips dicks.
Yeah.
She's like a pit bull when it comes to money.
It's like a pit bull that bites everybody.
Yeah,
even the friendlies.
Johnny, okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, 2 weeks
Even your children.
My leg is hurting hard.
Really?
It's hurting.
Okay.
So the day comes, I'm gonna go get the work done on my leg. I show up. I'm 3 minutes late for my appointment. I feel bad about that. I don't like being late for my appointment.
Okay.
3 minutes late. I feel like a real asshole.
3 minutes is not.
3 minutes. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There were two very thick Mexican chicks at the front. One with completely blonde hair. I'm like, very natural Mexican chick with blonde hair. Very natural.
Like good thick or like.
Yeah. The more women with their hair colored, very nervous. Makes me nervous. When I talk to them, I'm always in karate stance. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm in karate stance. So I go inside. Johnny, I sit there for an hour. He doesn't show up. Have you ever been
Wait, what? He doesn't show up at all?
I got ghosted by my doctor.
What did what are they telling you the whole time? Like, he'll be here
So
soon?
yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he's almost here. He'll be here soon.
So they were just lying.
Yeah, buying time.
That sounds like some shit. That sounds like some shit that was happening with those people in Dope Sick, his clients, like around the time when he was starting getting hooked on pills, Michael Keaton, that lady was covering for him a lot. She was like,
100%.
the doctor is not in yet. He's not here. He'll be here soon.
100%.
He'll be here soon. And he's back in the line just snorting rails of Oxy.
100%, dude.
What was going on with your guy?
So I don't know. So after an hour, I'm like, I'm leaving. It was more like 55 minutes. I'm like, what am I doing?
No, that's bullshit.
Money on this guy. I leave. The lady's like, these things happen. Sorry, sir, but these things do happen.
These things happen.
I go, I'm 49 years old. I've never been ghosted by my doctor before. I've never had them not show up. These things don't happen. They don't happen, which makes you think something's going on with this guy, right?
Yeah, he's not professional. He wasn't there in the building, to be clear, is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess if he's one of these doctors, I don't know how that works, but they're like on call for the emergency room or some shit.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say that to the guy? Hey, listen, he got called into the hospital. There's a heart situation. He had to do it.
They don't tell you when he's in the back snorting.
The day before to tell me that my appointment was for tomorrow, to remind me to show up.
Okay. Sounds like a bullshitter.
Yeah. So so he's got 3.5 stars, which is shady, right?
I would never go to a doctor with 3.5
Dana
stars.
looked at him after this, 3.5. There's a guy there with 5 stars. And I go to his office. I go to Beverly Hills, which is scary to go to a doctor in Beverly Hills, right? You're like, okay, this guy's got a large nut, that thing.
Yeah.
Completely 180.
I think that's the best place to go.
Yeah. Yeah. It was so funny because his assistant is an Armenian. And he...
Oh, did he give you like the wink and the nod, like the special sort of...
The guy knew, let's just say he knew who I was.
The Armo treatment.
It was a big day for that guy. He got to meet somebody he looked up to. Let's just say that, right? But man, when they were putting this... Did
he know you were there for Super Heavy Legs? He's like, oh, you're finally getting them treated, huh?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Super Heavy Legs. Dude, I'm not lying to you. When they took the sonogram and put it to my legs, the doctor's like, holy shit.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. So the bad vein will look like basically a black hole.
Okay.
So those things right there, if you put them on side, they would look like a black hole. You'd see all the regular veins in white. This would be pure black.
Okay.
So you're barely supposed to have ones like that, right? Barely. Dude, on the sonogram, they were like this big, dude. They look like black holes eating black holes. So the whole point, long story short, short story long, I am getting a procedure done. And which means, Johnny.
Is this what we're talking here?
Yeah. 100%, Johnny. 100%.
Like this is your shit right here.
Yeah. Big ones, dude. Big ones.
What's the treatment? Tell me, describe what they're gonna do to you.
Okay, so what there's a couple different ways they could do this now.
I need to know if I should start sending resumes out or what.
They actually have a laser now they could do it. What they do is they push, so that black is basically blood. And
it's just pooling in your leg.
Yeah, it's pooling.
Is that a risk for clots too? I would think so.
Probably. So what they do is they push this thing up. They push this thing up, Johnny, okay? And it pushes the blood out. They push.
Show me how they do it.
Like this. Like they push this thing and it will go in there and it will push the blood in.
Well, I bet you'll like that.
Okay. And then you got to spit on it a little bit and work it.
Is that what your doctor told you?
Yeah. I'm going to spit on your leg to make sure it gets in. So anyways, Johnny.
And you're sure you were at a doctor, right?
Where do you think I was? In an adult bookstore?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
By the way, no books in the adult bookstore. And anyway, and then they basically burn cauterize the vein so it can't work anymore. And they're going to get all of it done in one day.
What about all the other? Do you have enough other veins to take care of the business? You should be
3.
good.
I have to get 3 done.
What I mean is, like, there's plenty of other veins when they cauterize those to take care of the rest of.
Yeah.
Is this genetic? It's genetic, right?
Yes, my great grandfather had it.
Your great grandfather?
My great grandfather had it.
How did you find that out? Oh, okay.
My mother told me.
Oh, okay.
So my great grandfather had it. My grandmother had it. My mother and my aunt have it. Now I have it.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. So the final point of that whole long rant is that I'm not gonna be able to do Krav Maga for a month.
Oh no,
Johnny, I am learning to kill with my hands, and it makes me happy.
I thought Krav Maga was a defensive art. You're learning to kill people?
Yeah. I'm learning to kill with my hands. I gouge, just ripping nuts, working with guns.
That ripping nuts? Is it working guns and
I'm
ripping
not
nuts?
at that level to rip nuts. That's very delicate. I'm not there, but I'm getting close. I'm working with guns.
Nuts.
I know how to stop guns.
Show me that again.
Bam, like that.
What the fuck was that?
Right? So I'm good. So that's where we're at on that. And that's all I wanted to say about that. And I am super.
That's all I got to say about that.
That's all I got to say about that. And yeah, man. So that's where we're at. What else? I had something else I wanted to tell you guys about. I want to get Ghost by my. Oh, yeah. So, Johnny, hold on. So do you want to do the news now?
Let's do reviews.
Okay, do reviews. It's time for your reviews. We read your reviews. We read your reviews.
We already have a theme song for reviews.
Okay, can I hear
You're
it?
wasting your time completely. No.
Why?
I don't have it queued up. I just do it in post.
Johnny, you should have it queued up.
We do it in post.
Reviews. Time for your reviews. We read your reviews.
5 stars. This is from Ricky Butler, a.k.a. Meatball. Content confused, he says. 5 stars. Maybe content confused. We'll find out. With a podcast superior to TFH, why am I not seeing new episodes? It's a new year, so there's time for redemption.
Okay. So he's upset that we're cranking out tinfoil hat and none of the broken.
Yeah,
Sims.
when you can get 100,000 of your buddies to listen to this show, then we'll do more of them.
Yeah, well,
that?
I mean, it's doing well. Broken
just
Sim's
not
doing
as
great.
well.
It's
Just
growing.
not as well as-
and everything's growing organically, okay? We don't get any cheat codes on my shows.
That's for sure.
We have to fight tooth and nail for each one of you broken.
To be clear, if you have any cheat codes, though, we'll gladly
We'll
use them.
gladly, dude. Put us on a show. Let's fucking push.
This is from Cameron H305 SHL Super Heavy Legs. Met Sam XG and Eddie in Fort Worth. Hyenas, super cool dudes. Take care of those super heavy legs and get back to Fort Worth or Denton, Texas.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
5 stars from Silky Wilkie 113. Jay Nice and the sidekick. Love the chemistry between you two. I always wait in anticipation for whenever the next episode's going to drop. So this guy's just sitting around waiting for the show to come out.
Yeah. We got a bunch of broken with bated breath.
Bean Weaver writes, Jason Goldwatch said, somewhere between fact checkers and chess.
I don't know what that means. Johnny, you're a nerd dork. What does that mean?
I think it's just kind of like it's saying we're kind of halfway between that conspiracy land and the, chess, which is high level, high brow.
Johnny, I'm trying to learn martial arts and
I don't understand.
I'm trying to learn a foreign language and piano.
You're learning piano.
I want to, because I've been watching a lot of the Beatles, and they're always playing piano.
You watch that Get Back thing?
I love that.
It's great, isn't it?
It is
It's
great.
so good.
It
How
makes you
talented were those
appreciate
guys?
that.
Yeah.
I mean, how many legendary songs came from them just talking?
Yeah,
Like their Let It Be was kind of our Super Heavy Legs, right? Is our Let It Be Atrocities or Super Heavy Legs?
Oh, I see. Atrocities would be more like our Sergeant Pepper, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Atrocities is our Super Sergeant Pepper.
And the Super Heavy Legs is like our Abbey Road or Let It Be. Yeah,
Okay, respect, bro. Respect.
Yeah, isn't it amazing how they cleaned up that footage though? Like I used to watch the original of that, and it was so shitty, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was shot on 16 mil, this really narrow frame that they blew up to 35 to make it fill the whole screen, and it just looked like grainy and dark.
Do you think Yoko Ono is the Scottie Pippen of Let It Be?
Dude, she for sure though didn't break up the Beatles. Like she did. She was barely. She was knitting most of the time. People in their minds think that she was like bugging them and stuff.
I'm sorry, bro. They're jamming and you're sitting right there. It's super annoying.
Yeah. See, I think she was just like an appendage to John at that point. She was like his dick or his leg. You know, she came with him. You know what I mean? And you see Linda McCartnney around a lot too. It wasn't like she wasn't there.
Yeah, but not like that. Like she was hanging out in the circle when everybody was just hanging out talking.
She wasn't
not
talking.
When they were
she wasn't
jamming.
interrupting people. Her singing, by the way, still. I'm kind of a Yoko apologist, but man, she can't sing.
Yeah, I mean,
so
like,
bad.
dude, imagine just being like, I took this dick. Let me do an album.
Well, she was already a pretty successful artist, actually, a modern artist.
What do you mean?
Like that's how they met. Her work was being displayed at this place called Indica Gallery.
Yeah, but Johnny, that doesn't mean she could, because she can paint doesn't mean she could sing.
No. What I'm saying is like she is an artist of some renown. She didn't just take his dick to become like a person of import, I guess you could say.
All right, Johnny.
Anyway, I think she gets a bum rap. These guys are the bee's knees. Sam and Johnny are the best, always making me smile. And the podcast they are in, bringing laughs, thought, and smiles every time. Johnny, the voice of reason, and his intern, the retarded Armenian. That is by far the
unbelievable.
Wait, hold on. The retarded Armenian that is by far the most underrated comedian out there, as he is pure gold. So there you go.
Thank you. I'll take the retard.
Keep it up, you guys. One atrocity at a time. That's from IG the Man. Sheriff of the Fighter and the Kid. This is from MJ96 Bulls. This is a long one.
Oh, this one. This is hilarious.
What's up, fellas? I used to listen to all the comedy podcasts from Rogan to Your Mom's House and The Fighter and the Kid, amongst other comedians. Tinfoil Hat and Broken Sim sprinkled with some 10-minute podcast episodes is all I listen to now. Love XG too. I run The Fighter and the Kid subreddit. It hurts my heart when people diss Sam on there, but I always show you guys love and stand up for Sam and Brian. I can't remove posts just because I don't agree with them. I'm a deputy in California, and I listen to you guys while fighting crime. Oh, that's cool. I'm the cop you want to stop you because I'll only bust you if you committed an atrocity. Best of luck, guys. Johnny's resemblance to a skinny Michael Moore is uncanny. I don't agree with that part.
I totally see it
Nice
now.
the glasses, but I that's cool that we got police out there listening to us.
Well, thank you for
thanks, guy.
Thank you, dude.
MJ96 Bulls.
I appreciate it. You know what's so funny? Martha loves going on Fire and the Kid subreddit.
Why?
I don't know. I go. What are we doing here?
It's like kicking yourself in the nuts.
Yeah. And she and like it's so funny because I knew this. I like to read the reviews once in a while, and I read this one, and it made me laugh. And so Martha's like, "Well, are you paying people to say nice things about you on the Fire and the Kid subreddit? Because like people are saying like a lot of nice things about you, and I understand what she's saying because that's not where you go for nice things.
Yeah,
right.
That's true.
It's like the Fire and the Kid subreddit is like Chernobyl.
Is it really that bad?
Oh, it's just radioactive.
That's so funny. I think some of that shit's really funny.
No, I think some of it's really funny, and it's just like you have to understand that this is part of the game.
Yeah. This is from Blackburn Matt, Blackburn82. I think he's reviewed us a few times. I appreciate that, Matt. Yes, some of us listen to the entire show, Sam. So there you go. I guess you'd commented that. Is anybody
just
listening
got yelled
to the
at.
In my humble opinion, this is from Mendy12. Could this be a lady listener? I wonder. Sam is like everyone's inappropriate, dirty uncle with no filter that you just can't help but love. When I first started listening to Sam's shows, I legit thought he was drinking or drunk. He might have been. Until I learned he was in recovery. Turns out that 3-syllable words are just difficult for him and mispronunciations are common. I can relate to this struggle, so no judging here, she says. Johnny is everyone's nerdy, sweet, and mostly tasteful cousin or brother.
Rude.
Mostly tasteful. Wow, thank you. Listening to these two is like listening to my drunk uncle and my nerdy cousin brother. So I always
Which
look
one do you
forward to
think
them.
she wants to hook up with more? Her creepy uncle or her
Thanks
nerdy
so
cousin?
much, guys. You've brought me a lot of laughs.
Thank you. Thank you to our one female listener.
We also have that couple that like the guy got his wife pregnant, so she probably
listening
listens
to us, it's the best.
Great podcast. Sam is a good sidekick to the little guy. I saw Sam's show in Huntsville, Alabama. He should come back to town. That's from Jazz 79.
I will never go back to Huntsville, Alabama. Ever.
Defamirt says, my new favorite podcast, 5 stars. Just started listening, and episode number 5 had me in stitches when you were all talking about that lady that restored the Jesus painting. I remember that. She tried to restore that Jesus painting and ended up looking like just a melting retard.
It looked like something from Boba Fett, right?
Yeah, it really did. It looked like what was the head growing on the other thing in that Schwarzenegger movie?
Yeah, the Resistance
Total Recall.
leader.
Yeah. Yee.
I think that's comment of
Hold
the
on,
day.
no, this is Fag Boy 55
What?
57. That's his name. How does Apple let that get by? Fag Boy 5557. It's his name. I have to read it. Huge fan. Listen to Tinfoil and this pod. They keep me entertained and informed. Also, shout out to George Perez stories. Take a shower, Brown Power. I like that guy.
George Perez and Ryan Sickler, both regulars at the world famous Comedy Store. Congratulations, guys.
Oh, congrats. This is from Yalanda. Sam is funnier and more handsome than something. It cuts it off. Look it up. Tell me I'm wrong. I love your guys' show. I make sure to listen every time I go to Vietnam. My testosterone levels quintuple for the first 17 hours that your super major ultra show airs. With extra ads. We don't mind, guys. We have extra ads sometimes. Apologies.
This episode is sponsored by Skillshare, the online learning community. They are offering our listeners a free trial of their premium membership. Learn, express, and discover what you can make with online classes from Skillshare. There are so many fascinating classes on Skillshare on topics including illustration, design, photography, animation, productivity, and more. I recently took MKBHD's class for YouTube creators, and I recommend that to anyone interested in sharing their content on YouTube. Whether you're a dabbler or a pro, a hobbyist or a master, you're creative. That's why Skillshare has classes for every skill level. With short lessons, hands-on projects, and classes designed for real life, you can tap into the creativity we all have inside. Skillshare helps you move your creative journey forward without putting life on hold. You'll create real projects and get the support of fellow creatives so you can accomplish real growth. Explore your creativity at Skillshare.com/BrokenSim, where our listeners get a 1-month free trial of their premium membership. That's actually an improvement on their earlier offer. It used to be 2 weeks. Now it's a full month of premium membership at Skillshare.com/BrokenSim.
I love the marathon, staying up with huge boners, listening to Johnny and Sam, hoping to find a broken lady to make sweet love to and unload this ultimate spunk. So
I would love to start a dating app for people who listen to this show.
The tinfoil and the broken dating app. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like the broken. Just call it Broken. What a great name for a dating app, by the way. Broken.
For all the people like me that failed the eHarmony quiz, I'm the only person ever to fail I took the eHarmony quiz in college, and they were like, "Yeah, sorry."
It's not happening.
Literally. No, I'm not joking. Like they were like, "We don't think we can help you out." Isn't that crazy? I think it's because I said that
You flunked the ACTs of love.
Yeah, I think it's because I said that I couldn't. Like they ask you, like, could you ever date somebody who's like not attractive, or like really heavy? And I'm just honest. I'm like, probably not. No. And I think if you write that, they don't.
Johnny, I don't know why they don't like your. I mean, everybody asks for honesty until you start getting honest.
All right, I think that's about enough for the reviews. If we didn't get to yours, please repost it. This is from Triple Dog 123. I just wanted to end with this. Tired of Viagra. I'm so tired of having to use it, and it's just a sad emoji.
Well, you don't have to anymore, bro.
Isn't that funny?
You don't have to anymore.
I'm sorry, dude. Sorry,
believe
Triple
in
Dog.
yourself,
Good luck
bro.
with that, man.
Just believe in yourself.
Maybe
dude.
you tried a cock ring. I mean, there are alternatives.
Maybe he's just like not having sex with things that get him rock hard.
Oh, could be. Yeah. Could be.
Dude, you got to lean into who you are, bro.
Maybe he's in prison, like posting that from like a jail cell phone that was hidden up some dude's
What
ass.
percentage of men do you think won't just refuse to come out of the closet?
I don't. It's not a big percent, but yeah, it's a
5?
No, it's not
2?
5. Yeah, something like that. I don't
2%.
Yeah, maybe one.
There's
or
two guys out there just like can't get it up because they just want to bang shitters and they just don't have the balls to do it.
Well, I mean, if you believe the idea that it's a spectrum, then you probably have some guys that are just really confused. They're like, oh, I love titties, but man, I love a big
Is it
dick
gay,
too.
Johnny, if the trans keeps the pants on and you just pretend it's their time of the month and they can't take their pants off?
Asking for a friend, Sam?
Yeah, asking for a friend.
I don't think that's gay. I'll give you that.
If it looks like a chick, Johnny, it should count.
It should be like if you didn't ask and they didn't tell.
Are the she-males the tofu of pussy?
We don't say she-males anymore.
What do we say?
We say trans persons, people of the trans species.
There used to be something called the Tranny Awards in the Valley where they would give away awards for tranny porn stars.
Yeah, I mean, that was the porn industry. What can you expect? I had a thing the other day. I spent probably half a day thinking that like I was going blind or something, and I realized I put a contact in. It had like some kind of film on it, and it made my eye so that I saw like a halo around lights. And I just spent the entire day just doing this.
Did you think
Jesus
Jesus was coming?
If I was going blind. Dude.
Did you forget you put in a contact?
Well, no. I put it in and it didn't sit well in my eye, so I took it out, and it had some kind of film on it or something. I is what I've gathered now. But for literally half a day, I was just anxious and kind of miserable because I thought, oh fuck, I got like cataracts. I'm gonna have to have surgery. I got fucking high blood pressure in my eyes or something. That's kind of how my mind spirals, dude. It's just misery. It's just misery inside my head. What else you got?
You want to get into the metaverse?
Yeah, go on.
Well,
We'll do that and then the news.
Okay, dude. It's like, I don't want to be in this dimension anymore, right? And like,
I didn't know that.
yeah, I would like to astrologically project into another dimension where I don't have to deal with everybody's bullshit anymore. And they're already bringing
astral projection.
Astral projection. Okay.
Yeah. What? Go on.
So, like, I've been thinking because, like, the metaverse is coming. Everybody's excited about the metaverse, and like, I'm not going to do the metaverse, Johnny. I'm not going to do it until I'm old.
What are we talking about here, though? When we say the metaverse, what? You're not going to get a VR headset? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not going to do it until I get old. And then when I'm like 75, I'm never going to leave the metaverse. I'm just going to live in the metaverse.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be I'm going to look like what's his name? DK Metcalf of the fucking, put that guy up.
Seattle?
Yeah, the Seattle. I'm going to be shredded black, big donkey dick, banging illegal,
with big hair?
Illiterate Mexican chicks, okay? And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be living in a fucking Asian opium den doing all the drugs, okay? That's my goal in life. I'm going to fucking be
Dude,
in
he is shredded up, isn't he?
Look at him, dude.
He looks like Batman, but like Batman's outfit.
Like,
you know
dude, if Johnny, if your fake girlfriend wanted to bang him, would you stop her?
Of course, yeah. I don't.
You would be like,
he
come
would,
on.
He would wreck her. Yeah.
Yeah, but it would make her happy, Johnny.
I don't think it would.
You don't think that would make her happy to get pounded by a genetic super freak like that? She likes little dicked white guys?
She's delicate.
So we have this thing, Johnny, where like already a woman has come forward about getting groped in the metaverse. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it.
What the fuck are you?
Yeah, she's already complained that she got groped in the metaverse. Okay?
That's not illegal. Sorry, it's a video game.
Sorry, dude. You start bringing that bullshit to the metaverse, I will go serial killer, okay? I've decided that's what I'm going to do in the metaverse. I'm going to smoke opium, do speed, bang hookers, and serial kill. That's what I want to do. I'm just going to go across and fucking serial kill everybody. I'm going to go find feminist marches, kill everybody. That's what I'm going to do in the metaverse.
They'll just kick you out, though. You'll get banned.
No, I won't. I'll set up a new one, do it again.
They'll shadow ban you.
So I'll find another IP. I'll get another IP address.
Nobody can see you.
Yeah, and I'll just kill everybody.
You'll be the invisible man.
Why can't I serial kill?
They won't let you do that. Maybe they'll put you on a server with just serial killers, and you guys will just all be
just all kill each other.
Yeah, just doing Krav Maga.
That's what my dad would always say. I can solve the gang problem. Get all the gangs, put them on an island. Winning person gets $1 million.
So Squid Game is the answer to the gang problem. That's hilarious.
That's what my dad wanted to do.
That's so funny.
You wanted to do Squid Games, dude. Dude, in the metaverse, Johnny, are you going to do drugs, bang chicks all day?
Oh, for sure.
Like, I can't wait to be an old person. I'm never going to leave my old home. My kids will come see me. I'll be like, Mr. Tripoli, your grandchildren are here. Fuck them. I'm 2 balls deep into these 2 Thai chicks smoking opium. In the metaverse, dude, you're going to be able to do blow and get rock hard. How cool is that?
Yeah, but I don't know. Do you think it's going to eventually be like in Black Mirror, like that episode San Junipero, where you put like a little dot on your head, and then it's
and we all work at 7-Eleven?
Yeah, but and you feel like you're actually there. Do you think it's going to be like that at that point?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
I mean, Disney's already got the technology. They're patenting it right now where you can go into an area and it's like you don't need goggles and everybody's experience is different.
See, I've tried pretty much the latest consumer tech, and it ain't close to that. It's just not close to that.
Yeah, it's like Matt Reimer was saying on Tinfoil Hat. It's like the graphics are basically the same from like 20 years ago.
Yeah, because it requires so much computing power to
it's
do
like
VR.
So insane.
It requires, even with the best gaming PC.
So like in a weird way, the metaverse, stick with me here,
I'm sticking,
is the atheist version of heaven. Right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That's what that whole Black Mirror episode is. They upload them to heaven, San Junipero, and then they get to fuck their brains out for eternity.
Yeah, right? What do you see what heaven's going to be like? What do you think heaven is? What is your heaven, Johnny? Because I think some people think you go to heaven and it's just like a library and people are playing harps and we're flying around.
Okay. Now, one question. If you meet somebody in the metaverse and you get attracted to them, you want to fuck them, but then you find out that they're actually not hot in real life, does that change you wanting to fuck them in the metaverse?
Joni, I would assume in the metaverse that everybody's not hot.
Okay. See, I think you should have to scan your body so that we get realistic. I'm going to campaign for this.
Listen, no, Johnny, then most of these people won't go into the metaverse.
Exactly.
The whole point
Fuck
of the metaverse is to escape your fucking dumpiness. Okay?
Heaven. I want all my family there, but kind of like we all are exploring the universe and we can create things and live out eternity, creating and exploring.
That is the most pussy shit I've ever heard in my life. Mine's going to be Grand Theft Auto, where you just bang and shoot people and it's the best. That's what it is. Grand Theft, it's like, dude, it's going to be nothing but an
if
orgy.
You're shooting
Heaven's going to be a giant orgy. Everyone's hung. Nobody gets
pregnant. Who are you shooting? Are you shooting the people in hell? How does that work? You just go, it's open range?
Nobody dies.
The people in heaven get to go down every couple of weeks and just open range on the people in hell.
Yeah.
Oh, here they are again.
No, just everybody you get shot. You're like, hey, good shot. You get up. You shoot another
Oh, it's
dude.
like paintball.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's paintball with Jesus bullets. Okay? And that's what it is.
Do you watch Righteous Gemstones? Do you watch that show?
I haven't seen it yet.
It came back last night. That show's
Do you
hilarious.
like it? I mean, anything he does
hilarious.
is great. Adam
Danny
Devine,
McBride,
bro, you gotta
He's
give it
good
up
too.
for Adam Devine. If you had to go at the beginning of the journey, who do you think's gonna blow up?
From Workaholics, you mean?
No, just from open micers.
Was he just an open micer?
Yeah,
around?
dude, he used to just be doing great.
Were those
guy.
other guys with him or no?
Nope. And he did this fucking.
Was he funny?
Yeah. I mean, dude, he was it's kind of crazy how big he got. I mean, nobody really talks about him in that sense of guys who blew up, but
He's hilarious on that show. He plays this repressed gay guy, like a youth pastor type, who's trying to just beat down the gayness inside of him. He plays that really well.
who's the lead in that? What's his name?
Danny McBride.
I love him, dude.
He's great, man.
Dude, I love him. Dude,
He's great.
The first time I saw Eastbound and Down, when did that come out?
Oh, it's been a while. The first time I saw him was in that movie, maybe it was Heartbreak Kid. He played Ben Stiller's cousin or some shit like that, and he just had a cameo in it. And I looked him up after. I was like, that motherfucker's funny. That's a fun, unique cadence and everything.
Watching Eastbound Down, and what year did that come out?
2009 it aired.
Dude, I remember going, oh my God, they've actually wrote a sitcom for me. Like, my sense of humor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dirty. It's not. It doesn't pull any punches. I also like the guy that he did Vice Principals with, Walton Goggins. He's more of an actor type, not really a comedian. But, did you watch Vice Principals? His partner in that?
Well,
that guy's fucking hilarious.
The only thing he's ever done that didn't work out to me was the second season of Eastbound and Down, where they go to Mexico, and you're like, oh, you got rid of this great cast. Like, bring them back.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Although that shit with that fat Mexican chick was real. Like, dude, you could... Only he could get away with that shit. Think about trying to do like the half the jokes are that she's fat and kind of gross.
Well, dude,
you can never do that now.
Johnny, bullshit. You can do it. You just gotta do it.
On HBO?
No, but fuck HBO, man.
No, but I'm saying on HBO.
I'm telling you, bro. The shit is gonna change, dude, and they either die or adapt. But go back to Eastbound and Down. Why does that work?
He was in Superbad. Did you know that?
You know what movie? You know what show ruined television? Friends. Because now all of a sudden everybody had to be good looking. And that's what they shoved down our throats. Good looking fucking comedy. Ha 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 ha. Right? And it's just like there's maybe 4 people that could do it. Like there's a reason why Ryan Reynolds is so big. By the way, people think I have prostate problems because I pee so much. I'm just downing a shit ton of water, bro.
Look at he's had to pee in that jug because
that's not pee. That's electrolytes. Okay? So listen to me, dude.
CBS News. Doctor no longer allowed to practice medicine after branding patients' livers with his initials.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no shit. He's no longer allowed to practice medicine. It's from CBS. A doctor in the UK has been removed from the country's medical register for branding patients' livers with his initials. The incidents occurred in February and August. I'd love to know how they found this out. When Simon, because how do you find that out? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you find out that you've got a guy's initials on your liver?
Oh,
how do you?
Yeah, how do you?
I know
find
that's what
that
I can't
out?
wait to find out. Okay.
How do you find that out?
Simon Bramhall.
So this guy's doing graffiti in people's bodies.
In their bodies. Yeah, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Johnny, sometimes when you're driving and you see graffiti so high up, you're like, first of all, how'd you get
Dude, that Boba Fett poster on La Brea, it's got like this beautiful graffiti on it. I don't know
how do you get that high, and how does nobody see you doing that? Do you think the cops see it? They're just like, fuck it.
They do it late at night. They do it really late. There's videos of like David Cho doing it and stuff, like running around really fast, sneaking out with the spray cans and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Johnny, did you ever want to do graffiti?
No, I'm not artistic like that. No, I can't do that shit. I can do like Photoshops and stuff, but not that kind of stuff. The incidents occurred in February and August 2013 when Simon Bramhall used a surgical device to write his initials on transplanted livers at the end of 2 surgeries. The 1.6-inch initials were discovered by another doctor when an organ transplanted by Bramhall failed after about a week, according to BBC News. In 2017, Bramhall pleaded guilty and was convicted of 2 counts of common assault, according to documents from the UK Medical Practice Tribunal Service. Isn't that crazy? That's a crazy
Johnny,
story.
if I ever told you did Jason ever tell you the new term he came up for not pulling out?
Shooting up the club?
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah, it is fun.
All right.
Israeli woman sues after unwittingly inspiring a sex doll. Instagram model Yael Cohen says a Chinese company is marketing a life-size sex doll with her head on it, using her name with details right down to the beauty mark on her lip. Look at this, dude. Look at this picture.
Which lip?
Her face. Look at this chick and her sex doll.
Israeli woman suing unwittingly.
He's going to read because he wasn't paying attention. He's going to read it now.
Okay.
Look at that, dude.
I mean, like, how does she know it's her?
Because it used her name.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, like, how uncreative are you?
That's China, dude, man. They just steal. Israeli Instagram model Yael Cohen Aris says a sex doll of her has been made without her permission, with the likeness so accurate it includes a beauty mark she has just below her lip. She's 25, and she told the UK's ITV television network on Monday that the toy is being marketed by Iron Tech Dolls. That's what you want from your fuck doll, to be called Iron Tech.
Hey, yeah, that's why I want here. Fucking steal pussy. That's what I want.
It's even shares her name, Yael. Isn't that funny? To leave no further doubt as of the origin of the item's design, it is being promoted online using real life images of her. So basically, like, hey, do you think this Instagram model's hot? Do you want to make her your sex slave? Buy this doll. What a great idea. Isn't that a great idea?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you just pop around to, like, Kim Kardashian, all the hottest big names that everybody
Johnny,
wants to fuck.
have you been surprised that there hasn't been more deep fake porn? Like,
Well, you mean more? There's a lot.
is there?
Oh, there's like whole sections of it on like YouPorn and
Really?
stuff with like celebrities, like Emma Watson's head on a chick getting double teamed and stuff.
Really?
Like that. Yeah.
I don't want to know about it.
Well, where it fails is whenever there's a dick going in the mouth, it kind of breaks up the face.
Okay.
And the AI has a
Johnny, just believe in technology. They'll fix that problem. They'll get there.
They're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember last year there was this app that would take anybody with like a bikini on and just put tits on them and like take their bottoms off. It scanned a bunch of photos of women's bodies naked and then like uses its AI shit to take off their
Do you
clothes.
think women and technology is giving away more and more of their power?
Yeah, they don't realize it though. They think it's empowering them.
Yeah.
It's not.
Do you think that sex dolls are going to be like
No, I don't think it's going to be sex dolls. I think it's going to be in the metaverse. It's going to be that.
metaverse? Like,
Yeah, sex dolls is an
do
intermediate.
you think
sort of
Fleshlight is working day and night? How to get metaverse fleshlights?
Well, do you know what that shit's called? It's called teledildonics. That's like tele like telephone dildonics, and it's like what you'll have is like say your girlfriend's in Japan or something like that, and you've never met her. They'll ship her a dildo or like a little thrust thing like that, just does like this. She sits it on her vag, and then on your end, you've got like a fake, like a fleshlight kind of thing, and then based on what she does on the other end, the fleshlight thing moves how she's moving. Isn't that crazy? It's called teledildonics.
Yeah, I mean, you nerd dorks just are trying to do anything to get
Anything
laid.
other than getting laid.
Yeah,
apparently.
it's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Like, why not just get a prostitute at that point?
Is anyone gonna have kids?
I worry.
So Johnny, I know you got more stories, but
Yeah,
we
go
gotta
on.
wrap it up here in a few. But
I got like 3
Johnny, what about crypto with homeless people? How are you gonna give homeless people money if everything's crypto? Are homeless people?
Oh, it's a
gonna be-
problem. I don't carry cash, and it's a problem for me now. Yeah.
It's like, hey man, you got some Shiba Inu, dog? You're like, okay, here's a $10 Shiba Inu. Go buy yourself some fucking Mad Dog 2020.
It's already a problem, dude. I mean, around here because nobody wants to. I mean, the homeless people rarely wearing masks, if you've noticed. And
Well, Johnny, it's my joke. Like, a pandemic's so deadly. 0 homeless people and 0 midgets have died.
that's so funny. Yeah, and I think a lot of like the people that would normally give homeless people money are afraid. This is just from the Department of Shit that most of us would like to do. Karnataka man sets bank on fire after his loan application was rejected. It's from NDTV. According to the police, the accused wanted a loan and he approached the bank. However, the bank denied his loan application after verifying his documents. So he just burnt the bank down. They wouldn't give him a loan, burn the fucking thing down.
I love how they say that he approached the bank. Like, what did he walk ninja style towards it? Hand out a blade behind him? Like, what does that mean? He approached the bank. You will give me loan or I kill you. You disrespect my fucking master. Like, what is that?
David Bennett, 57, is doing well 3 days after receiving a genetically modified pig heart. Isn't that crazy? It's the first pig heart transplant.
I can't stand that, dude.
The transplant was considered the last hope of saving Mr. Bennett's life, though it is not yet clear what his long-term chances of survival are. It was either do or die with this transplant, they explain. Doctors at the University of Maryland Medical Center were granted a special dispensation by the U.S. medical regulator to carry out the procedure on the basis that Mr. Bennett, who has terminal heart disease, would otherwise have died. He had been deemed eligible for a human transplant, a decision often made by doctors when the patient is in very poor health. Oh, no, he's ineligible for a human transplant. Sorry.
Oh, because he's that bad off?
Yeah. The pig used in the transplant had been genetically modified to knock out several genes that would have led to the organ being rejected by Bennett's body. Also, that's interesting. So it's just a straight up pig heart. Wow. Isn't that wild, dude?
Is that good or bad?
I guess if they can start growing organs in pigs, that's probably a good thing.
Is that good or bad?
I mean, I have a friend who died waiting for a fucking liver, bro. So why not?
Rest in peace.
He would have had a
Johnny. Why didn't you give him a liver?
50 years old.
Why
No,
didn't
I'm
you
sorry,
give him a liver?
kidney. Sorry, forgive me. Kidney transplant. You think it'd be easy? Everybody's got 2 of them, and he just died on the transplant
I'm
list.
sorry, Johnny.
50 years old, dude.
My thoughts and prayers go out to you.
Daily News: police impersonators and prisoner busted following Bronx raid, according to cops. 3 crooks masquerading as NYPD cops and the prisoner they were robbing were arrested when they met up with actual cops responding to the heist, police said Wednesday.
That's so funny, dude.
The uniformed suspects forced their way into an East 178th Street building near Clinton Ave in Crotona at about 5:45 a.m. Tuesday and put a 31-year-old man inside in handcuffs, cops said. The trio collected up to 3 kilos of cocaine. Oh, they're doing a drug bust. The trio collected up to 3 kilos of cocaine and 3 handguns, which they put in a bag, as police do. You know, they don't set up a crime scene.
All right, well, we don't have any police tape, so we're just gonna take this real quick. I got a little room in my fanny pack.
They were exiting the elevator on the ground floor when actual NYPD police officers responding to a report of a home invasion confronted them, cops said. The officers were about to ask the officers what they were doing when all 4, including the man being robbed, ran off. Police apprehended 2 of the would-be cops and their victim after a brief foot chase, cops said. The victim's drugs and weapons were also recovered. The 3rd officer was grabbed a short time later. Isn't that hilarious?
That is hilarious.
That's kind of a good idea, honestly.
I mean, if you get away with it, it's brilliant. If you don't, you are the dumbest human being on the planet. Right? I mean, imagine that. Imagine going to a fucking, prison and being like, I basically handed myself to the cop.
I think that's awesome. Good for them. One more story and we're done here. We like to end on our animal.
Do you think chicks call the cops on themselves because they want to bone cops?
No, I don't think that. I think that's something that happens in your sick fantasies in
Johnny,
your head.
dude, stop judging.
We like to end with an animal story. This is from AP. Rat who detected landmines in Cambodia has died in retirement.
Oh man, rest in peace.
There he is, right there.
Dude.
He looks like that rat that swam up my toilet that time.
Rest in peace, dude. You did a great job.
A landmine detecting rat in Cambodia who received a prestigious award for life-saving duty has died in retirement. The charity for which he had worked has announced. Magawa, an African giant pouched rat, that sounds like a cool thing, a giant pouched rat, passed away last weekend, according to that announcement. A Belgium, that nonprofit is headquartered in Belgium. All of us at Apopo are feeling the loss of Magawa, and we are grateful for the incredible work he did. So there you go.
Thank you, Magbabow.
Rest in peace, Magawa.
Yeah, we will never be the same.
Hold on. Let's just do this. We're going to say some words for Magawa here.
Oh, my God. Do it, Johnny. Do it, Johnny. Hey.
If you were touched by Magawa or if someone you know benefited from his life-saving work, please
leave a 5-star review.
Send an email to contactbrokensim@gmail.com. Again, that's contactbrokensim@gmail.com. And tell us about what Magawa did for you. Rest in peace, Magawa.
Rest in peace, Magawa. Rest in peace.
You just want to do voicemails next time?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Get us out of this.
Guys, this has been a fun show. This has been an important show. We've changed lives. Okay? That's what we do here. Broken Sim, please leave a 5-star review. Come see us live. Join us. Love you. Spread love. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us all over the place. I hope this was a fun show. We will talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.